Hey, it's Dorleen. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm working on a Frankenstein page. I have this sketch that I'm doing for the Sketch and Scrap design team that I'm on. I'll have a link below in the information box, as well as a direct link to my blog post of this. But I don't know if you've ever heard of a Frankenstein page, but basically it is grabbing bits of other papers and creating a new one, which makes sense because basically that's what they did for Frankenstein. So what I decided to do is I had done a scrapbook kit for traveling, and I grabbed all of the small pieces, scraps from that kit that I had made, and I separated them into color piles just so I'd have a general idea as I was placing things down. Now, I don't know how specific you're supposed to be as far as, balance, blah, blah, blah. I just kind of went with whatever I felt like doing. Now, I first started adhering these. That's the picture I'm going to use for my layout. When I first started putting these down, I started doing just kind of like strips and blocks and squares, but I didn't like the way that looked. It looked too neat, and I thought this needed to be a little bit more messy, if you want to call it that. So I decided to tear the pieces and then just, like I said, just randomly place them. I'm using mostly green because this is an outdoor layout, and you saw from the pictures we were at the Saguaro National Park. This was a couple of years ago. I probably mentioned, especially if you follow my either my blog or here at YouTube or Instagram. I have been working on these photos for years. The trip was in 2020 and it is now 2023 and I'm still not done. But I also haven't been like just only working on this. But it is fun to go back and look at the pictures because they're just gorgeous, and it was such a great road trip that my husband, my son, and I took. But I am using just my double-sided Tombow, double-sided tape roller for this, but you'll see me later using different adhesive because of course that adhesive runs out. But I figured for the scrapbook layout, especially because it was just a portion of it, it worked out fine. Now I will tell you, and I don't show you, before I actually use this on the layout, I have some old like walnut ink. It was on like a roller, and I'm talking old. This was probably like, early 2000s when I bought this at an expo because I had to have it. I still have some, but I did roll it all over because a lot of the colors, especially the torn edges, were very white and bright, and I wanted it toned down a little bit. But this isn't a video on the layout, but I will show you the layout at the end. So I'm hoping you're liking this so far. It's super easy. It really is just random and just kind of putting things where you see fit and tearing where it fits and adhering it down. So here's where I use the second adhesive, and you'll see me in a little bit use liquid adhesive as well. If you subscribe to my channel, you know that I post 2 videos a week. One is always scrapbooking, and the other is whatever it is I'm creating in the command center. That is the name of my craft room and also the name of my blog. Again, I'll have the links below to my blog, and on my blog I'll have more details of the actual layout and what I've done, and links to the Sketch and Scrap challenge blog, sorry, blinked out for a minute, and any other information that you need. Now, of course, I don't have any names of any of the products that I'm using for this because it really is just my scraps, and most of these were already cut down, and so I couldn't see anything. But I really love the colors, and once I put it all down, I just trim off the edges because there were portions that I had off the sides. And like I mentioned earlier, I did put that walnut ink, which I don't show you, but that's basically it. I hope you like this video. I think this is a really fun technique. I do like the final layout, and I may try to do this at a later time. Thanks again for watching. If you like this, please give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below and the notification bell to be notified for all my future videos. Bye.